Okay. Alright. Hopefully this is now working. Let me just check. Check. Alright. For starters, I cannot believe I literally have to make another fucking video about this. This is beyond at this point goddamn fucking infuriating. This makes no fucking sense that I have to do this yet again. For starters, let me make this very clear, okay? As my staff members, you guys are held to the top of the food chain. If you fuck up, it makes us all look bad. Okay? The reason I pay my staff is for the reason that I expect you guys to do your motherfucking job. Okay? And that does not include I have to fix this webcam. I have to turn it off. Sorry. It's some days I swear to God. That does not mean that you cause a million fucking issues and then come running to me. Let me make this, like I said, I don't know how much more fucking clear I can possibly make this. But as staff, you guys are held to the top of the food chain, especially assistant directors. One, you are to be on every day. You are to monitor the website, along with me now with the new website coming. There are, oh my god, I just, you are not to fucking leak. You are not to rip. You are not to discuss anything about leaking or ripping anybody's shit. Now, the fact that I literally have to tell everybody once again what my fucking plan was and why I posted what I posted, which was posted on LSPDFR, which I don't give a fuck about, because
You, you little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
literally, I ain't fucking with you. I don't give a shit what you fucking say. You are not gonna get a fucking reaction out of me. I asked to be fucking banned for leaking. Why? Because I'm tired of fighting with you fucking children. Every mother fucking day for the last 13 fucking years, you think you run this fucking community. You don't. You're a pussy ass fucking kid in your mom's basement. Okay? I could give a fuck less what you think. Am I gonna respond to you on LSPDFR? No! But as my fucking staff, I expect better. Staff, I expect better. I expect you guys to do your fucking job and just, oh my god, not leak and fucking rip shit or even talk about it anymore. If someone's leaking in my server, your staff, do the fucking right thing and ban that fucking person. Don't come crying to me at fucking 2, 3 in the morning while I'm trying to sleep. And definitely don't tag at everyone for my fucking members to be woken up so you can talk about your genital fucking parts. Runes, you may call him fucking childish, but I will tell you what. You are the most childish fucking Australian fuck I have ever met. I am glad I banned your fucking ass at 2, 3 in the morning when you woke me the fuck up. If you are staff, your main job is to grow the server and not bring trolls into my server. Your job is to also get paid to be on the 5M server and not fucking send me goddamn leaks in my DMs. Sending me pictures of cars that I've seen before from other people that have banned me for those cars? What the fuck are you thinking? I am not a goddamn leaker, but I am not going to tolerate the shit where I keep getting accused. If you want to ban me for leaking, then get off your fucking ass and do it. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not fucking with you people anymore. I'm not. You want to call me a leaker? Go the fuck ahead. You think you're fucking hurting me? I work 3 fucking jobs. I'm about to be a 4th. And I don't have time to come home and deal with this shit every fucking day. Staff should know better than to do this shit at 2, 3 in the morning and tagging at everyone to talk about your genital fucking parts. Let me make it extremely clear, okay? Do not call me fucking daddy. Do not call me ma'am, and do not call me fucking sir. Call me RGB or call me crazy. And for the love of fucking God, I did not make the gamertag RGB light designs to hide from the community. I own the business in real life called RGB Light Designs. I build computers for a living. I am waiting for one of my associates to get over here so I can finish building a customer's computer. Which, the new website, which will be taking place in January, about mid-January or February, which it was supposed to, before Dark fucked us over. With his VPS bullshit, which was a lie, which really pissed me off. I don't care. It's over. It's done. Whatever. I lost my money. I don't give a shit. RGBLightDesigns.com is not only going to feature my dev models and my vehicles, but it is also going to feature my PCs that I am going to be selling or giving away for free a part of my YouTube channel. But the main thing that I cannot stand right now is one staff member being active out of, I repeat, almost 20 of you fuckers. And then, when I'm trying to sleep, I don't know how much more clear I can honestly fucking make this. When I am green, I am at home, I am awake, I am available for DMs. When I am red, I am at work. Do not fucking bug me with your bullshit. If I do not respond in the VC, it's very simple. I'm busy working. If I'm gray, I am asleep. Do me a favor and fuck off. Runes last night woke me up. If you guys have ever talked to Shelby Mahoney, you know the number one rule I have. Don't fucking wake me up. I have, as it is, PTSD every time I see a law enforcement officer, okay? I have PTSD of my past. I'm afraid of doors. I am afraid of every fucking sound in my house. It is hard enough for me to fall asleep as it is, let alone get my ass out of bed for a 14-hour shift. Then come home, come to my other job, and still wake up the next morning for the fucking next one before I go to the other one at noon. If you wake me up, you will see a side of me that you will fucking hate for life. Just do the honest thing as a staff member. Handle it yourself. There are 20 other staff members in the server. Find one. There is no goddamn reason why I have to get up at 3, 4 in the morning to deal with shit. There is no reason why my owners should be talking about genitalia fucking parts with minors in my fucking server. There's no reason. What made you think that was a good conversation to have in my VC or even in my general chat? As my past owners, they were banned for specific reasons. You do not SWAT anybody in my server. You do not DDoS. You do not threaten, and you do not threaten to steal other people's work. When it comes to this, I don't know how many more chances I can give my staff and even my members to just grow the fuck up. There's a very common thing in the world, okay? If someone is giving you a problem, let it fucking go. Who gives a fuck what the community thinks about you? Who gives a fuck what's going on with that person behind their fucking closed door? Who gives a fuck what my other staff are doing in their free time? I don't care. Just keep it the fuck out of my Discord. I don't understand what is so goddamn hard about that. You want to leak? You want to rip fucking shit? Do it on your own fucking time. Don't post that shit in my server. The main reason I am pissed off is I have had to deal with this all goddamn week long. With banning staff for just being fucking childish. I am now putting in effect the rule. The rule. If you are an owner of another server, you are to not be an O1, you are not to be an O2 or an O3, and you are not allowed to be staff. I have heard so many times, I'm going to start up my own server. It's going to be more successful than yours. Okay, you're going to lose your fucking owner and all your staff perms. Well, why? Why can't I be here? Because I gave someone else that chance and they stabbed me in the fucking back. Cared more about their server than they did about mine. So no, now in effect is a dual clan fucking rule. If you have not been approved by me, you are not allowed to dual clan as staff. It's just really fucking simple shit. And like I said, I don't know how much more clear I can make it. You want to start up your own server? Fine. But don't come crying to me when you don't know how to fucking run one. There is so much shit that I've had to deal with. I've had to deal with literally everything all week. I don't have time to care what the community thinks about me. I don't have time to give a fuck about what's going on in LSPDFR. If you haven't noticed, I haven't responded to anybody unless they've left a positive comment. You want to call me a leaker? Fine. I don't give a fuck. Do it. But I will tell you right now, I have receipts for every single fucking base, every single conversion, every single thing I've ever done. But if you think for 1 minute that I'm going to pay you a goddamn $100 and you're going to shit talk me in your fucking server, you have another thing coming and you know exactly who you are. I have alts everywhere under names you would never suspect, under different IP addresses. If you literally think that I don't know you're shit talking me and you want me to pay you $100 in January, my best advice to you is shut the fuck up while you're ahead. I saw what you said calling me the biggest fucking idiot in the world. I saw what you said calling me crazy and telling me that I'm a scammer. I'm a credit card fraud. I saw the comments. Now, I have the proof between all the owners that I DM'd, specifically stating, where is he? I have all the proof that I asked to be banned. Here's one. Oh, what's that dude's name? Let me see here. Hold on. Where is he? Right here, Frankie. I asked to be banned. That may come to a shocker to a lot of you, like, oh my god, you just ruined your rep. I don't care. I really don't care. The reason behind it, I set a plan in play for you fuckers to come to me. However, the leaking on the site, I was literally not even, I didn't care about. Because my plan was to bring you to me. However, the person on the site that was leaking, I was not aware of that fucking person. I don't have time to work 3-4 jobs and run my own business, take care of my animals, and take care of a puppy that needs to be potty trained and monitor a fucking site. You may have the time because you're a volunteer first responder. However, me, I don't have the time to monitor that shit. Now, I quit one main job that was affecting my time from watching the site. So as the new, sole owner of the new website coming in mid-January, rgblightdesigns.com, I want to tell you, I am going to monitor this fucking site to the day I die. The LCLAPDcrazy.com website I no longer own. I handed it over to someone else. I haven't been on that site in a while. You can check my profile. The name is Crazy the Boss. You can check it out. I actually am going to be leaving that site. I don't have a tag on that site anymore. I gave my ownership to someone else that I trusted who ran a 5M server that didn't believe in that shit. I'm starting a new site because, one, the name LCLAPD has been around since GTA 4. It was a famous name. A famous fucking name. And the site grew too quick. I want to start from something that I started. Myself. My own business. And I want the site to grow based on what I know it can grow by. Right now, LCLAPD is too famous. It grows too fast. You all know the name. So when it comes to RGB, I'm not going to allow leaks on the site. All the shit I post, I will have receipts or proof of purchase from. Everybody will follow the guidelines on that website when it comes. If not, you will be banned. My staff are not going to tolerate it. I have a 4-man staff team that is willing to take over the website with me, which is myself. Then we have Harper. Then we have Rebel. Then we have authorized personnel. Okay? We did have Dark, but Dark got banned because Dark just was never here when we needed him. So we just got rid of him. We can't have someone who's not going to be here. We need someone who's going to be active every day on the site. We have LG. We have our staff team for our main supervisors that will supervise for leaks. I am still in Code 3 development. You may be thinking, how is that still possible? Because they don't ban based on what you people think. They ban on proof. I have never, ever uploaded a leak anywhere. You find one, let me know. Because, I mean, shit, that's proof. That's fucking, oh, goddamn, that's news to me. But, the person leaking on my site, yes, I will admit I didn't give a fuck. Because, again, I put a plan in motion for you fuckers to ban me everywhere. Why? Because you think you run the goddamn community. You don't run shit. You're a 15-year-old little fucker that I taught pretty much everything you know, and I patrolled with you back on GTA 4, and you stabbed me in the fucking back. You don't run fucking shit, you $250 fucking non-ELS bullshit pack. Your name, we'll name anonymous, but you know who you are. I taught you everything you fucking knew about making cars in GTA 4 and ELS, and in GTA 5. And you stabbed me in the fucking back just like everybody else I've taught. But, just know this. I don't give a fuck about what you think about me. I don't give a fuck about your cars. I don't give a fuck about your bases. I don't care about a goddamn thing about you. I got my own dev team doing my own stuff. And they get paid for what they do. So go ahead. Ban me. I don't care. You're doing me a favor. Because one more server I get banned from is one less little fucking child I have to deal with. Kind of like that staff member I banned. As for my former staff, no. I didn't betray them. I didn't boot them out. They betrayed me. They booted themselves out when they decided to do an illegal action and swat me. At 2 in the goddamn morning. Put my family at risk, you put my dog at risk, and you put me at fucking risk. You put my mom at risk, and you put the person who lived at my last house at risk. Who was a new resident who had nothing to do with anything. You put 6 fucking people at risk just because you wanted to be a goddamn hero. How'd that work out? Guarantee you it didn't work out too well. As staff in my server, you can rise through the ranks extremely pretty quickly if you stay active. Harper has been active for 2 weeks straight. Harper went from being a member to being the most untrusted person to being my right-hand man as assistant director. Harper has asked me for an LOA in January. Consider Harper has put in over 400 hours in the last 2 weeks probably because he's barely slept at all. Even if that's possible, I don't know. I don't keep track of time. I don't give a fuck, you know. Day's a day. Payday's a payday, you know. He is assistant director. Now, If Harper fucks up right now and sends a police department to my door and I find out it's him, Harper's gone. That's how it works in my server. You work with me, I'll work with you. You stab me in the back, and I fucking stab you in the back. If you think joining my 5M server and looking for leaks that you're going to find any, bravo. Bravo fucking for you. Because guess what? There are none on my server. And number 2, I can IP ban you even after you leave the server. So go ahead. Keep joining my server, mboy000. Don't think I don't have your fucking IP locked and ready to go next time you join. As for you, J. Cook Grime, I literally complimented you on making an awesome pack, and you were such a fucking child, you removed your shit from LCPDFR and put it on MU. However, as I stated before, I wasn't really lying when I told you I had people on MU. We have your next car pack. We have all your shit. We don't really care. However, I don't have it. They have it. And they are actually staff for my server. When it comes also down to it, it's actually quite fucking hilarious, okay? I realized something important about one of your bases. You literally credited Razor. But you haven't credited a goddamn fucking person who originally bought the OBJ, which is against Razor's terms of service. That 2020 Explorer all you guys are using by Razor, I own the fucking OBJ. That 2016 Explorer y'all are using, I own the OBJ. Razor owns the dev model. That 2014 Charger y'all using by Razor, I own the fucking OBJ. Razor owns the dev model. It's really quite funny that you guys can't fucking get off your lazy fucking ass and do the right thing and credit the fucking person who bought the goddamn shit. No. See, you have to be a child and only credit the converter, not the person who worked 40 hours a fucking week to buy the goddamn OBJ. And that, my friends, is exactly why
You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
that is why I don't fuck with you. You're all fucking children. See, I have the maturity, the level of literally an adult to credit you if I use your base. But you fuckers don't have the audacity or the maturity to credit the person who bought them. I don't understand this fucking community. I don't. I work so much to buy bases, and not one of you can tell me what's wrong with my Taurus. Not one of you can tell me what's wrong with my Explorer. Not one of you can tell me what's wrong with my Tahoe. But if Razor converts them, they're fine. I think I've come to the conclusion I finally found out what the fuck is wrong with you people. You're jealous. You are jealous that I can buy shit and you can't. That is why you attack me regardless of how it's converted. See, I had Authorized who literally hated me before, and before you accused me of leaking and all this shit. And he came to me like a man and asked me if I was leaking. And I told him the God's honest fucking truth. But the thing is he went through the Taurus, he went through the Tahoe, and he went through that. And yeah, there were some minor steering wheel issues. However, all the holes were patched, as literally posted in the pictures here. So I'm trying to figure out what in the fuck you're getting on about that my bases are shit. Because the base of the Taurus is actually the same exact one that Officer Underwood used. Yet, my base is shit, but Officer Underwood's is great? What the fuck are you on about? I show you guys in the pictures here all the holes being patched, all the doors opening, everything being fucking perfect. No engine. I don't have $300 to spend on a fucking engine. It's a game. I don't care. But I show you guys this. I show you the polys. We lowered the polys just for you guys. And the funny thing is y'all accuse me of being a credit card fraud. You accuse me of literally stealing from people. Yet I have all the receipts here for the Explorer that Razer used, which is the 2016, but this fucking thing is broken as fuck, because this is a 2015. This is not a 2016, this is a 2013. And y'all fuckers still accuse me of theft, yet I've got the receipts right here. I can download the fucking OBJ right goddamn now. Watch! Oh my god, there it is! Yet you accuse me of theft. How in the fuck is that possible? How? You come back to me, you tell me how in the fuck I don't own those goddamn bases that I bought. And to be honest, if you really want my God's honest truth, I'm only the purchaser. Hum3D owns the bases. So, all you people out there that are saying that you're going to take me to court over your bases that were on my site, you don't fucking own them. You don't own a goddamn one. Hum3D owns them. TurboSquid owns them. So you know what? Keep the fucking credit to Razer. You're just basically stealing from Hum3D, which I can get you for regardless. They can get you for regardless. You're taking their product and not giving them credit. You're giving someone who converted it credit, and not even the person who bought it. You're stealing from two people. But you call me a thief, and you say that I spend too much money on my bases. Okay. Fair enough. But I choose to spend that money because I care. Regardless of how you treat me, I'm still going to keep releasing bases on LSPDFR. I'm still going to start up my site, my new site. I'm still going to continue building computers. I'm still going to stream every day, regardless of what you fucking children think. Regardless. So when it comes down to it, this is my advice to you. It is 2022. It is time to put the big boy fucking panties on, grow the fuck up, and start getting along with people. Maybe your 2022 resolution can be, I don't know, maybe stop selling your bases because that's illegal. You're selling a vehicle that you don't own for a profit for $250. Who's going to get whose lawsuit here? Because I guarantee you if I go into court and I tell them, oh, by the way, that motherfucker bought that from Hum3D and their TOS states they can't sell that, and you fuckers try to get me, I guarantee you I'm not going to win the lawsuit. You're not going to win the lawsuit. Hum3D's going to sue your fucking ass. Now, as for the bases, the ambulances and shit that you scratch modeled, you really expect me to believe that you fucking scratch modeled a fucking Freightliner in an hour and a half? Alright, I may be sometimes stupid or idiot, as Horseman says. By the way, I don't believe you're a goddamn first responder for the first fucking minute of my life. The way you treat people shows that you are just a fucking asshole. If you were a first responder, I guarantee you if you were a cop, you would have shot 12 people already, just for them talking back to you. You are the world's worst fucking person out there in the world. You are the type of person that should be hit by a double-decker bus and no one should do a funeral for you. I hate to say it. You really are. But, when it comes to my maturity versus yours, I'm going to compliment you for calling me an idiot. And I'm going to take that compliment to my heart and I'm going to do better on what I do. Which is, 1, ignore you fucking people, and 2, live on with my life as I should before I die. Which is not give a fuck about what you think or what you say about my bases and just keep doing what I do. Or try to improve them with my associates. I also got a comment on why I call them associates. I pay my guys, my devs. They have a tag that says works for RGB. They work for me. They get paid every 2 weeks for what they do. Kind of like at a job. You get paid every 2 weeks or every week, depending on your paycheck. So, Horseman, you may not like me, okay? You may not like me. But, however, I don't really care for you either, but I've tried to get along with you. You are kind of out there, okay? You're a great dev. Don't get me wrong. You scratch model some of the most beautiful things I've seen on my alts. But you don't have to like me, but talking shit about me behind my back thinking I didn't see it, probably not the best idea, because if you ever did try to take me to court, I could put that in there and say you provoked me, and I guarantee you at that point you lose everything. And then I can also tell them that you don't own your bases, and it could just be a big fight. So why don't we all just grow the fuck up in 2022? This is what my advice is for everybody that is joining this modding community, and this video is actually going to be renamed. When it comes to this, okay, this is my New Year's resolution for you guys, okay? Grow up, realize everyone's not out there to rip your shit. One, I'm not there to rip your shit. I could give a fuck less about your bases. Why in the fuck? Let me put it this way. Why would I buy your shitty ass, for an example, let me just pull one up, okay? I seen one of these, and I'm calling it shitty as an example, by the way. Why would I buy one of your shitty Dodge Ram fucking ambulances, okay, when I now have one that comes with an HQ goddamn interior for $195, okay? Which, by the way, I have this base already. And I could get it game ready, low poly, okay? I could get a detailed interior on that motherfucker, which it already comes with, which is really weird. Interesting. Okay, I could get that, and I could get an engine, alright, for $295. Why would I give a fuck? What makes your bases so much more better than everyone else's? Is it because you add a little fucking interior part here and there? You add custom doors, you add custom antennas and shit? Your cars are not worth $250. In fact, they're probably worth a fucking penny at most, because you don't own the bases. But then again, trying to turn over a new leaf here, okay, again for the next fucking year. You want to sell your bases. Cool, great. I want to give my bases away for free. And I keep getting asked, why? Why would I want to give away something I paid a lot of money for? And regardless of how you treated me in the last 13 years, according to my mother, it's been 13. I don't know what's fucking, I lost count after a while. Ever since San Andreas came out, whatever the year's been, that's when I fucking started, okay? Regardless of how you treated me, I'm still going to release my shit for free while you sell yours for $150. Georgie Moon sells his shit for $150, $200, whatever. I bought Bay Area Bugs' 2002 Tahoe for $150, whatever, blah, blah, right? Kane, on the other hand, Cartrez sold me Kane's Dodge Ram. Maybe, Kane, you should probably contact Cartrez about that, because I still have the DM specifically stating Cartrez gave that shit to me. And he didn't do a background check on me. Now, however, Kane, your RAM is safe with me. No one else has it. No, it's not been leaked anywhere. It's actually in my server. A lot of people love it. It's a great RAM. Again, great dev, just toxic attitude. This community could be so much more better in 2022 if you guys would just realize one thing. Not every new person is a bad person. I'm not a bad person, okay? I say things when I want to vent, okay? But I don't care about you. Congrats, you made a Freightliner. You scratch modeled a Dodge Ram. Great. You're getting up in the world. I want to stay where I am. At least you could do, hear me out, is just compliment someone and be like, hey, by the way, have you ever thought about maybe doing this with that base instead of, that base is fucking shit, you should probably kill yourself. Now, a lot of people ask me why I don't buy Georgie Moon stuff, why I don't buy Kane stuff anymore, why I don't buy Pinnacle Designs bases anymore. And my only answer to you is, when you're not liked by this community, for as long as I have not been liked, it's almost impossible to get your hands on the good stuff, okay? I'll admit it. Your guys' stuff is great. It really is. But there's a fine line between protecting your stuff and just being an asshole and not giving someone another chance. MU is literally that in a nutshell. MU is the type of person who just doesn't care. They don't want to give you a second chance, and that's fine by me. But however, your IP address banning people and banning their IP for their location of where they live is actually illegal, believe it or not. Probably should let you know that. But then again, I don't care about MU. You have your bases on there. Cool. I don't care. I really don't. I'm doing what I do, what I like. You want to do what you do? That's fine. Just do me a favor. keep me the fuck out of your conversations. I don't sit here and shit talk Vincent. I don't sit here and shit talk Ripple. I don't sit here and shit talk Redneck. I like Redneck. Okay? The man is fucking awesome at non-ELS. Alright? In fact, the motherfucker's got me hooked on a goddamn song. That's how good he is at picking shit. Okay? I don't sit here and shit talk Red Saint. I don't sit here and shit talk you guys. I sit here every day, talk with my staff about my server. But when I'm on my alt and I get a notification on my watch that says crazy or RGB or PC gamer or fucking whatever, which I don't really fucking care, and I sit here and I talk and I see these shit talk comments, oh, you're a fucking idiot, you're this, you're that. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be first responders. You're supposed to be veterans. You served for our country. You're serving for our country. You're a goddamn adult. Start acting like it. Realize that what you say hurts people. Okay? Let me tell you a story, okay? Before I tried to join MU, way back in the day, alright? Medic had brought me in a VC. I had made up with Medic. I had threatened him with a gun that I didn't even have. I was venting. I get you guys vent. Trust me, I do. I do it all the time. I try not to do it on stream, but unfortunately there's some times when staff just don't quite get the fucking comprehension, which is in this case. But there's a difference between saying the right thing and saying something that can hurt someone and make them commit suicide. Because I hate to break it to you, if you shit talk someone in the community and they screenshotted your DM and left their computer open, they blew their brains out, you're going to jail for murder. You caused that person to commit suicide. You want to know how I know that? That's through law enforcement training. Okay? That's through law enforcement class. You learn that you can actually be charged with someone's murder just because you sent them a DM that made them commit suicide. You basically forced their hand. They didn't want to live anymore because of the way you treated them. You bullied them. You cyberbullied them. There is a difference between trying to get your point across and shit-talking someone. As I stated before, there was a time when I was going through this whole entire thing through January until now, which I've been sober for a year now, that I wanted to end my life. Not only because of what was going on in the community, but what was going on in real life. I miss my dad, okay? I'll be the first to admit it. I grieve every day about my dad. There are days I wake up and I wish I have dreams that seem real, that he's right next to me hugging me. However, I had a bright experience from someone at work who literally made me realize, you guys are not worth my time or my effort. He told me, just let it fucking go. So what if they don't give a fucking shit about your base? You're not there to make friends. You're not here at Walmart. You're not here at fucking Fleet to make friends. You're here to do a job, get paid, and be proud of what you do. And me being a team lead twice at my last jobs, I am proud of what I fucking have done and accomplished in my life. I'm back at my dream jobs in electronics. Okay? A smiling customer. A smiling member in my Discord. A smiling staff member. People enjoying my server that I made from the ground up by myself as a dev and an owner. And I'll get into that in a second. Is my payment. You liking my bases on LSPD4, or even downloading them, brings joy to my heart. Not the fact that I spent millions of dollars or whatever on a game or even anything. You just downloading my stuff makes me feel happy inside. I had a customer today literally tell me that I am too fucking happy at work and that she doesn't like me. I told her, I says, have you ever tried being happy? Just, even if you're pissed off, just kill them with kindness. Be happy with your life the way it is. I said, because I wanted to end my life when I was 19 years old due to the fact of my dad dying. I'm 20, almost 28 years old, guys. I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to. There's no reason for me to even try and explain myself anymore at this point. I want to run my server, I want to make cars, and I want, basically, unfortunately, my left arm to lose feeling, which is going to happen sooner or later. I will become paralyzed soon in my left arm, which will end my Zmod career. But in the meantime, I want to do what I love best, which my dad told me to pursue my dream before he passed away. Last thing he said before he died in the hospital bed when we pulled the plug on him was, don't give up on what you love. I love making cars. I love buying cars for this community. Not a damn thing you say is going to change my mind. So here's my 2022 resolution for everybody, okay? You don't have to do it. Just try. Realize everybody's not the enemy out there. and just let shit go. But shit talking people can actually end you up in jail, regardless if you're a first responder or not. Okay? My friend Shelby Mahoney right now is actually here in the stream. He just joined. Let's give a shout out to Shelby. Guys, everyone, Shelby was afraid of getting a job because was going to catch COVID. Shelby actually ended up responding to a fire and came home with COVID. I told him he had COVID. He didn't want to listen to me. Unfortunately, the man has COVID. I've had it 4 times. I know what he's feeling. It is not fun. When it comes down to it, okay, that man risks his life. He's actually another person. He's another person that serves his town, regardless of this vaccine bullshit. And he's caught COVID, okay? And he told me, he's also another person that told me, I don't care what you people think. The other day I gave someone who literally needed a talking to, and they were going to fire him. I told him, I said, dude, if you leave this job, Walmart will not only destroy your life, but Walmart will be a regret in your life forever. To this day, I still regret leaving Walmart in 2016. I'm back, and I love it. Seeing a smiling customer is all it takes. Not a paycheck. I'd work for free if I didn't have to pay a single bill. If I could get food for free, I wouldn't work for money. Fuck the money. Smiling customers, seeing you guys download my stuff, is all it takes to make me happy. Having my members be happy with my server that I pay $100 for a month is all it takes. Let me ask you this question, people who sell their bases for $250. What makes you happy? What makes you want to continue? And if you say the paycheck or the $250 that hits your bank that those people took from their mom and dad to get your bases, or your non-ELS cars, or your ELS cars, or whatever you do, or your Patreon, then you are fucked up in the head. Because if someone being happy doesn't make you happy, then you don't belong being on this earth. I'm not going to fight with the community. I've started up my own. I don't care what you people think. I don't care what you people think. What you think about me is your opinion. But just so you know, if I were to, let's say, blow my brains out at any point in my life, and you have a DM in me, or in your server, and I have it screenshotted on my server, the cops are coming for you and arresting you for attempted murder, basically. Or basically provoke, I think it's something provoke of murder, or some shit. I'd have to look it up again, it's been a while. Live streaming is my way of getting out there. You probably have wondered why there hasn't been much gaming streaming. I am working on fixing that. My computer is not doing well, as you guys have known. That's another reason I couldn't keep track of the server. I just recently dealt with the death of an animal in my house, okay? I wasn't able to monitor the site. I'm sorry that your stuff was posted on there. I took it down, as Razer told us to, and we banned the person. However, the site's reputation is gone. My new site will not be like that. I won't make it like that. I won't have it like that. But 2022 resolution, all I'm asking this community to do is not even unban the people that have leaked and ripped your shit. If they've leaked or ripped your shit open, don't give them a chance, okay? But the people who have been accused with no physical evidence besides the fact that there's leaks on their site, or the fact that they were in a Discord and just asking someone a question, or their friend was in that Discord, just give them another chance. That's all I'm asking. And I know my word doesn't mean anything, but like I said, if a paycheck brings joy to your heart, you are fucked up. You really are. As for my server, I do not consider myself an owner. I know that sounds weird. I consider myself a guest. My members are the owners. They are the ones who are going to decide if my server is willing and enough and good enough to stay up and running and be active. I am a guest. I am just a person who pays the bill and just hops on a server from time to time and adds stuff as a dev. My members are actually the owner. They are the ones that are going to decide if the server is good enough. Let me ask you about the rest of you 5M owners. What in the hell do you all think you're doing running your server as a strict fucking military base? Does that make you Does that make you happy that you ban people for no damn reason? You didn't follow the COC. Get the fuck out of here. You're a toxic piece of shit. Fuck you, you little N-word. I mean, does that make you happy? Does that? Because I don't ban people with those reasons. I ban them for RDM, trolling, or just being spies. I've learned one thing of being an owner. Sometimes you have to give a million chances for someone to make that right choice. Now, I could have banned every person that was from LCPDFR, and I could have banned them for being in my server and posting what they posted on LSPDFR. But I didn't really care. I vented and I said yes, rednecks and blah blah shit, the protection's gone. And the only reason I posted that actually, and you can ask Vincent, you can ask Mama Murphy, is I was protecting certain people's stuff from things. The only thing is I actually got the person who swatted me arrested. He threatened me with my website and told me that stuff had to stay up there or he was going to swat me. However, he ended up swatting me regardless, and I got him. The leaks were removed that night, and that's when he swatted me. I stood up to someone who threatened me with my life. I could have died that night. I stood up to them, and you can check Razor's DMs between me and him. You can check Vincent's. I also asked Vincent to ban me, by the way. And that's going to come to a shocker too, but I asked Vincent to ban me. I don't... I asked Vincent to be my staff to also monitor. He said he didn't have the time. I asked Vincent to ban me. You can go through the DMs, but I'm not going to go here. But, I told him, ban me, though. The choice is yours. And up here, I even told him, I says, this is not up for negotiation. Hold on, where is it? It's in here somewhere. You guys can find it later. But, like I said, I asked to be banned. And again, a lot of people DM'd me asking me why I would ask to be banned. And it's just because I'm fed up with fighting. There is no reason for me to fight with you. I have everything I could ever want. Why would I fight for something that's just been literally a pile of a chip on my shoulder? A pile of crap, a chip on my shoulder. Why would I fight for that? You don't like me. That's great. But shit-talking me behind my back is not going to be tolerated. And I will unfortunately take that to law enforcement if you continue cyberbullying me. Because at that point, the shit you've been saying, calling me trash, calling me dirty, calling me that I live in a fucking trailer park, I don't give a fuck if I live in a trailer park. At least I have a house, I own it, I have my homeowner's deed. What do you have? That you bought yourself. Not your mommy and daddy. What did you buy? There's a difference between telling me, hey, your bases could be better, this needs to be fixed, instead of just shit-talking me. There are so many things that this community needs to learn and wake up and realize that one day you all will leave. And when you do, oh my god, some of us old devs might actually return to our full potential. A lot of devs actually left, and you all think it's because of me and the leakers. Actually, the funny thing is a lot of new devs that were famous are actually getting tired of you guys. You are the ones that think you are all hot shit, and you're a great non-ELS dev, and blah blah. And I'll tell you what, and then I'm going to say this before I go, because I don't want to ramble on much longer. Do you want to know why you make non-ELS? Do you really want to know? And I know it because some of you have even told me. You only make non-ELS because you're too fucking stupid to make ELS. You think it's so goddamn hard. Well, I got a news flash for you. I know non-ELS. I like making ELS. And when it comes to you, I'm not fucking stupid. I'm 10 times smarter than you'll ever be. So maybe you should learn how to make ELS. Or come find me and I'll teach you ELS. But you make non-ELS because you're too fucking stupid and you just want to sell it for money. I'm RGB, guys, and I will catch you guys later. I know there's yelling at the beginning of this video, but I had to get it through my staff's head that the shit that was happened last night is not going to be fucking tolerated. You guys have a good one. You guys tell me down in the comment section what you think below of what the modding community can do to change in 2022. I've given my piece on the matter. Again, I don't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck what you do. Call me a leaker, ban me from your server. I don't care. But you have fun with it. Because soon, you'll just ban every person in the community. I'm going to go play Star Wars Battlefront 2 on Xbox. Peace.